Every year, when seasons begin to change, something incredible happens across our planet. The skies fill with wings. From the frozen Arctic tundra to tropical wetlands, from high mountains to endless oceans, birds begin one of the most dangerous and extraordinary journeys in nature. This journey is called migration. It is not a vacation. It is not exploration. It is survival. For many birds, staying in one place means starvation, freezing temperatures, or failure to reproduce. Migration is their only chance to live, to find food, and to raise the next generation. Imagine being small, light, and fragile, yet strong enough to cross oceans and continents. Many migrating birds weigh less than a cup of tea, yet they travel thousands of kilometers every single year. Some birds travel during the day, using the sun to guide them. Others fly at night, navigating using stars. Some travel alone, others travel in massive flocks that stretch across the sky like moving clouds. Before migration even begins, birds must prepare. Preparation can take weeks. Birds start eating more than usual. They store fat under their skin. This fat becomes fuel, like petrol in an airplane. Some birds nearly double their body weight before migration begins. Without this stored energy, they cannot survive long flights. During this time, birds also grow new feathers. Fresh feathers help them fly more efficiently and save energy during long journeys. When the time is right, migration begins suddenly. There is no announcement, no warning. One day the birds are there, the next day they are gone. Scientists believe migration is controlled by a combination of daylight length, temperature, food availability, and internal biological clocks. Even birds raised in captivity sometimes show migration restlessness, trying to fly in the direction their species normally migrates. One of the greatest migration travelers on Earth is the Arctic tern. This small white and gray bird performs the longest migration known in the animal kingdom. Every year, Arctic terns travel from the Arctic in the north to Antarctica in the south and then back again. This journey can be tens of thousands of kilometers long. Over its lifetime, a single Arctic tern may travel millions of kilometers. That is equal to traveling to the moon and back multiple times. These birds follow summer around the planet, meaning they experience more daylight than almost any other creature on Earth. But migration is extremely dangerous. Storms are one of the biggest threats. Strong winds can push birds off course. Heavy rain can soak feathers, making flight harder and more exhausting. Lightning storms can kill birds instantly. Sometimes entire flocks disappear during severe weather. Birds try to avoid storms by changing direction or landing early, but sometimes they have no choice but to fly through dangerous weather. Finding food during migration is another major challenge. Many birds rely on stopover locations. These are places where birds land to rest and feed. Wetlands, coastlines, and forests are very important stopover habitats. If these places are destroyed by human development, birds lose critical survival points along their journey. Without food stops, many birds cannot complete migration. Predators are always watching migrating birds. Hawks, falcons, and other birds of prey often target migrating birds because they are tired and distracted. Some predators even learn migration timing and wait near stopover locations. For smaller birds, flying in groups helps reduce predator risk. Large flocks can confuse predators and provide safety in numbers. Modern human environments have created new dangers. Tall buildings with glass windows can confuse birds. At night, city lights can attract migrating birds, causing them to fly into buildings. Power lines and communication towers also kill many birds every year. Light pollution can also disrupt natural navigation systems, especially for birds that migrate at night using stars. But despite these dangers, birds have incredible navigation abilities. Scientists have discovered that birds use multiple navigation systems at the same time. Birds use the sun during the day and stars at night. They also use landmarks like rivers, mountains, and coastlines. Some birds even use smell to recognize locations. One of the most amazing abilities is magnetoreception. Birds can sense Earth's magnetic field. This allows them to know direction even when skies are cloudy and landmarks are hidden. Some migrations are short, only a few hundred kilometers. Others are extreme endurance tests. The bar-tailed godwit is known for one of the longest non-stop flights. Some have been recorded flying over 13,000 kilometers without landing. During these flights, birds cannot eat, drink, or rest. Their bodies go into extreme energy-saving mode. Some birds even reduce organ size temporarily to reduce weight and save energy. Migration is not only important for birds, it is important for the entire planet. Migrating birds spread seeds across continents, they control insect populations, they help maintain ecosystem balance. Without migrating birds, many ecosystems would change dramatically. But migration is becoming harder every year. Climate change is shifting seasons. Food may appear earlier or later than normal. If birds arrive too early, food may not be available. If they arrive too late, breeding season may be missed. Habitat destruction is removing stopover locations. Pollution is poisoning food sources. Conservation efforts are becoming more important than ever. Scientists and conservation groups are working to protect migration routes. Some countries are creating protected wetlands and bird reserves. International agreements help protect birds that migrate across multiple countries. Because birds do not recognize borders, protecting migration requires global cooperation. Migration is one of nature's greatest survival strategies. It shows the power of instinct, endurance, and adaptation. Every year, billions of birds trust ancient navigation systems written into their DNA. They cross deserts without water. They cross oceans without rest. They face storms, predators, and exhaustion, yet they continue flying. As seasons change again, the skies will once again fill with wings. Somewhere, high above mountains or oceans, a small bird will be flying, guided by stars, sun, wind, and magnetic fields. That bird may have flown this same path many times before, and if it survives, it will fly it again next year. Migration is not just movement, it is life, it is survival. It is one of the greatest natural wonders on Earth. And every time we look up and see birds flying across the sky, we are witnessing a journey that has been happening for millions of years.